some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points get that 0 off the board. Now they try the right side here. And he'll take this up near
Why
the
is it when I start
35,
broadcasting,
maybe the
he almost
34.
breaks for 6?
8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short.
I do, but everybody else has O-line.
Off play action. Gaines. Alongside my broadcast partner Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin hits the Seahawks.
What was that, 30 yards? Basically. Lovely.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
While you was playing Gears and Halo, that's what Resident Evil was like.
Watch it now, Barney! Detroit! All right, now, look at 56.
Throwing on first down. Gaines. Going for the deep ball. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
Hurry up, here we go. Green 39.
That's probably not the best decision. False.
Gun.
Throwing again on second and 10.
Trash. Okay.
Gaines finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. It'll be a 3-yard gain, and that's going to bring up a third down.
Oh, a 3 and a 4. Oh, I'm the first 2 times. Oh no, I ain't worried about D-Nice. I'm gonna handle D-Nice.
Operating from the gun. Gaines steps away to his left. He can run for it, and he will.
I hope you're watching the stream. Tell me what just happened.
They did not accept that after the incompletion. Your look is just as puzzled as mine.
I got nothing for you here. You have to take that penalty, don't you?
It's free yards.
This is my playbook.
Detroit!
False. I was using pistols for 4
Off the
years.
play fake, he'll look to throw. He's going to rifle one deep left. And got his man complete.
Trout. What play did we used to run in Madden 16?
And all the way down to the 17-yard line.
That too.
A big play there on the catch and run. 73 yards.
He's a beast. He said a 3 and a 4 for David Johnson? Send it.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone.
All right, here we go. Blue 90.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's eaten up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one,
my team wasn't with that foolishness last week.
Back to throw.
Oh.
And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up third down.
If he ran the same defense he was running all game, and they should have. Funny thing is, I probably could have had the left side of the field.
On third down, they had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense.
Yeah, I'm curious. Is he expecting it?
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he is in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. A great effort there with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Cardinals now adding on to their lead. And his kick is right through.
Oh, nah, they was talking crazy. Oh, nah, that green key is clutch. I need that.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Seahawks offense now, they get ready to head back onto the field. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not.
Oh, my God. Look at that wheel route.
It's complete. And he gets all the way down to the 30-yard line. It's a big play there for Seattle. 45 yards. So the big play has him all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10.
Watch it now, Barney, Barney. Gun, 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 gun. Gun, 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 gun.
On 1st down, Gaines being chased out left. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. So they saw the contact before the ball arrived. Penalty flag for pass interference.
And trying to avoid pass interference is so difficult. You're trying to slow down these skilled receivers, and somehow, some way, they make plays on the football.
Sure, that's what Resident Evil was.
Sometimes you're there too soon.
There's a lot of doors, and a lot of keys, and a lot of statues, and a lot of gems. Like...
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
From
the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Going back to Lander. This time he's got him complete. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4.
That's not a thing. It was never a thing.
Nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he will take this one in for the Seattle touchdown. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Seahawks are able to close the gap just a bit.
The table is clean. Listen, ever since I opened up my PS4 and I saw what it looked like inside, ever since I cleaned the heating vent, and it's no longer sound like it's about to take flight.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Hey man, listen, I didn't know that was a thing until I watched the YouTube
This
video.
fielded a few yards into the end zone. Yeah, he'll take
so
this
now I
up
can
past
play
the 20
whatever I
and
want.
down at the 22-yard line. Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. The ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it can be much better than
Why
that.
don't you kill him?
They've got to feel very good about the groove that they're in at this stage of the game.
Oh, touche. Touche. No, I didn't think
try
about
and
it.
start this drive in the air. Going right side here, and that's complete. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. A gain of 6 there on 1st. Six yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
Hurry up, here we go. 3-19.
Bro, you gotta scan your surroundings. I taught you better than this. MVP, please tell me to watch him. MVP, please tell me to watch him. Please tell me to watch him. Please tell me to watch him.
Touchdown, Cardinals. In for the score. And the Cardinals will extend their lead. Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a second one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season.
Oh, my God. You didn't see that touchdown catch?
Because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdowns scored or yardage? What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of goals. They all have those types of thoughts. And then they just have to see how the season unfolds if they can stay with it.
Unfolding so far so good for him.
Nah, they know I don't cheat.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Seahawks offense now, they get ready to come back onto the field. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
On 1st and 10, Gaines forced out to his left. Now he'll let it go deep down the left sideline. So they took a shot on 1st down, but couldn't connect.
And attempted a deep ball there. They didn't get it. But, boy, they're going to need a few of those to actually hit in order to get back into this game.
Good thing they do have a little bit of time here still left in the contest. Decent-sized deficit, but not one that they can't manage. Line of scrimmage, again, the 25, 2nd and 10.
Because there was no strain, nothing could be said or done about it.
Off the play fake. Gaines.
Something.
Well, the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 18 yards out.
Yep.
Leopard!
Yep.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags. Well, we looked at each other right away.
My tackle is not aggressive, and that's the second face mask.
Conversation post. Because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10.
He got away. He said, yeah. No, he wanted to.
From the gun, Gaines.
Because he was just like, yeah.
And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
No.
And he'll go down shy of 40 at the 41. So a minute 55 to go in the first half.
No, I'm going to just get off.
After
so I was like, okay, I know what this is.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down.
Now let's go.
And he'll get inside the 40 to maybe the 38-yard line. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5.
That was just...
They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. Off play action. Gaines. And the pressure will bring him down here. The Cardinals get home for the sack. Now here's a timeout defensively coming from the Cardinals, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now here's Michael Dixon as he'll kick it away for the second time.
I just didn't want to run with 2 bigs because I know Animal was going to bring that big. I had mine and Black had his.
And problems spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20. And the Cardinals getting set to trot out there now. There's really no reason to change what they've been doing to this point.
Back in the game chat,
they've got the lead. They've looked good this first half.
You know we shouldn't have left
I agree with you totally, and a lot of coordinators, play callers feel exactly the same way. Until you stop what I'm doing, why should I make any changes? But there are a few that kind of outguess themselves or try to outguess.
And pulled down. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense, as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down.
Oh, I am.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
I still will.
Back to throw here.
God.
They shut him off. Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line.
Why is he getting back to
in there to
so
get him?
quickly?
And this pass rush strong now. That's sacks on back-to-back plays. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Oh, it's going to be worse because you're going to have a red dot instead of a crosshair. You're going to have a red dot instead of a crosshair. That's why you're aggressive.
Instead, they want to throw it off play action. Now he steps away.
Because he's not going to have a crosshair. He's going to have a red dot.
And they'll get him down here at the 23.
And aim.
And now the
Yes, it
Seahawks
is,
are going to take a
long
timeout
distance
here on
aiming
defense.
is going to be difficult.
As they'll stop
And
it with just over 40
close,
seconds
they're
to go in the
lunge at
first
you,
half.
so you're going to have a smaller
Now
window
is
to get the
Rigoberto
shot off before
Sanchez
they
on
lunge and
4th
bite
down
you.
to punt this thing. Back deep, the dangerous Tyler Lockett.
Melee.
The Seattle now ready to march out of the
please
field.
name a Resident
and what do you
Evil
think
where the
goes
knife
on here
was
in this
actually
situation?
useful.
If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just
That
a little
wasn't
time.
useful.
Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down.
Our
They're trying to
entire
get
time
back into the
playing that.
game. But you've got to figure,
agree with that.
if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
I don't even melee in that game.
Here we go now. Green 30.
Now a handoff looking right. Trying to get out wide, but he's going to be tackled right near the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
Bottling up. I
So
like
if you've
it.
been playing defense in this one, there's a little bit of the good and some bad, because they did give up the touchdown run to him earlier, but shut him down otherwise.
Outside of that, you're exactly right. I would say they've contained him very well.
Yes,
Here we go now.
that
Green
wasn't a thing.
39. Green 39.
But
All right, now,
at least I
lucky
don't
56.
remember.
Lucky 56.
Well, no. Your knife bar, the knife
Looking
breaks.
to throw on 2nd down. Gaines dancing to his left. They'll lock it with a grab over the middle.
Yeah. Oh, that immediately kills him. Really?
Before he's taken down. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters. An abbreviated halftime show as we get rolling to quarter 3. The Cards with the lead, and they will get this football first as the second half gets started.
I thought Nemesis.
And that'll carry
I
over
thought
the back
Nemesis
line of the
was
end
in
zone for a
was
touchback.
in a whole nother
So here's the
Resident Evil.
Cardinals offense now as they get set to start this 3rd quarter. They built a good
I
first
agree
half
with that.
lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is
Yeah, but
that
that's a whole
the
nother
offensive
storyline.
staff spent the entire halftime just working with them
It
on,
is.
here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that
figure
might be made defensively. Tackle made there by Frank Clark. And he got off the end there very quickly to make
I
that
see
play.
it.
Yeah, it was almost like
I
the
gotta
bullet
look
train,
it up,
wasn't
'cause
it?
I
I mean,
never
just
beat the
boom,
game on
quick,
PS2.
quick, quick, and what a
So,
terrific
not PS2,
play,
PS1.
holding them to no gain.
So, I don't.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. The 15 yards there on the catch and run.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go, because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Detroit! Detroit!
I find it funny. I must have like Sunshine.
Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense.
I ain't vote for
Frank Clark in there to get him his 2nd sack now of the afternoon.
Yo, this dude, when I say he's getting every block shed,
Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following
every
the
block
sack.
shed
It's
known
2nd
to
and
mankind.
18.
He's sitting there on the D line, and Frank Clark is coming off the left side like a crazy person. That's why he's still aggressive.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down.
It's unfortunate that I can't completely
As long as you go through your proper reads and progressions, the
the Saints is
drag
open?
can be one of those old reliable plays because usually it's good for a good chunk of yardage as we just saw there.
Free
And
smoke.
those guys like it, right? They can get the ball with a full head of steam.
Especially
Yeah, the
against man
Saints is
coverage.
open.
Man coverage,
D in your
particularly
division.
running away from someone and not worried about traffic coming out on the other end.
Looking left side, and he's got him
Nah,
in.
the Saints
It's
open, dude.
Jenkins.
I'm looking
He's
at it.
going to get this down to the 35-yard line. They convert on third with a gain of 22.
Whoa.
Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
There's
Yeah,
a
I
big
have a
difference
vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line.
Ticker.
It'll be a gain of 6, and it'll make it a second down.
Not only did we just see back-to-back nice gains, but we're also seeing the confidence rise, not just for the guy who caught it, but the guy throwing it as well.
And these back-to-back catches
You know what
here
that
in the
means?
backfield, that can set something
Another
up
person in the
downfield.
AFC.
Sequence, right?
A lot of the time, it starts to draw the defense closer to the line of scrimmage. So to your point, show this swing pass, show this check down. Maybe later on you heave one deep when you catch him close to.
Is D still at work? Because if he's not at work, I could bring him in a party, tell him what's up. Oh yeah, Bull's still at work.
Back to throw now on first down. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
Man.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line.
Brown?
It's an 8-yard pickup, and it leads to a first and goal.
Wait, Margarita?
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive.
That's a crazy
Because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Can I get one more?
They'll set up a throw.
Yep.
And he will score. Touchdown, Cardinals. It's their quarterback. His third touchdown of the game and fourth on the year. And the Cardinals now adding on to their lead.
And he blocked
And
the
now it's
PAT.
blocked.
That's unfortunate.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Fielded about a yard deep.
It's not a blowout. That's not a blowout.
And a good effort on the return
It's not
there.
good
Gets
enough.
him across the 30 to the 33-yard line. Now we'll see what this
They was talking
Seahawks
crazy.
offense has in store with their
They was
first
talking crazy
possession
on the
of the second half. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see
They was
what they
talking
have
crazy.
planned. Because some teams script to start a half.
Yes, I can.
Other teams just go, okay, these are the
no,
sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us.
He's a victim
and
of
sometimes they
circumstance.
throw
He's
in
an
that big
example.
chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve.
Yes, I am. No, they can watch it tomorrow. I'm gonna do the same. Yes, I can. It's on my YouTube channel.
Now let's go. 3-19. 3-19.
To throw on second down. Gaines. Pressure comes, and the Cardinals bring him down.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in third and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
Green 39.
You want that deep post?
Over.
Knowing me, I'm gonna give it to him.
Gone.
throwing on 3rd and long. And he can't come up with a pick. Nearly his second of the game. Instead, 4th down.
We're into the second half now, and this is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. And he didn't quite have the backspin on that one. It hits at the 4 and continues into the end zone. It's a touchback. The Cardinal offense here ready to take over.
You a hater. Will this work?
Now it's Brown.
The block fullback? Oh my God.
And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a 1st down.
Yeah, another good run there. He's been such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
You know what? Let's see what Madden has to offer me. It's not like this game matters anymore.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line.
Hey, now let's go.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And that's caught left side. Seals Jones with it. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. Welcome back to the desert. We're in Glendale.
Hey,
happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10
you won't receive a message
at the 45-yard
in a couple minutes seeing a touchdown.
Now they try the right side here. And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage.
No, that's fine.
They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13.
That touchdown was excellent.
No, check. Patriot.
It was excellent.
On play action, they'll throw.
I'm going to remind myself why I deleted the game in the first place.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. And that one results in 35 yards.
I'm going to
so
give my tight
this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. A great effort there. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Cards continue to pour it on. Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. His throw incomplete.
Partner, that type of a lead, and they're going to fake it from the 15 to try and pick up a 2-point play instead of kicking it through the post. Come on, man. Put that in mothballs. Come on. Don't do that.
Put that in mothballs?
Yeah, preserve that for it. That's an ancient relic, faking it. I can understand you want to rub it in a little. You fake it when you snapped it from the 3. But from the 15, mothball that bad boy, just like my grandmother had.
Yeah,
in her attic, the stuff she used to preserve.
Did the same. It smelled terrible. Now a handoff looking right. And a nice spin into some open field. A big seam, and he might go all the way.
And that's why Madden disappeared.
Seattle.
Because of things like that.
A big play there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Seahawks are able to cut into that deficit. And that'll cut the lead down to 26. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Cardinals offense now works their way back onto the field. The outcome of this one, well, we know who's going to win it. It's just all window dressing at this point. Got me thinking, what's the biggest blowout that you've been a part of as a player, broadcaster?
Well, I'm not going to go to the player part because when I think blowout...
Because you won every game as a player.
No. I think about being blown out. And no one wants to go back to those memories. But, you know, when I was calling college football, I saw a game that, you know, a team put 70. I actually saw it happen twice. A team put 70 on their opponent. And in the NFL, in the 2017 season, I saw one of those changing of the guard games where a team that hadn't been very good before now was dominating and kicking around a team who had been ruling their division.
And that's when you earn your paycheck, right? As the analyst, you got to fill that time.
You've got to know what's going on out there and how it all happened.
Well, obviously, that begs the question, what game was it?
That was Seattle hosting Los Angeles through the Rams.
Yeah.
Their second meeting of the season, and the Rams turned it around from the first one and blew out the Seahawks.
A really nice gain of 25 yards. Well, I'm sure he likes this performance a little bit better than last week. He had the 3 interceptions here, none in the fourth quarter, and he's got his guys in front.
Guaranteed he put in a tremendous amount of work this week, but maybe the matchup is just better for him. Sometimes it just doesn't work out. It's almost like those golfers. Certain courses fit their eye, and they like what they see, and other courses, as soon as they tee it up, they know they have no shot. Maybe that's the difference for him. Last week, no. This week, a big yes.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. That escapes the sack. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it. Something of a rare incompletion. Remember, Charles, last week under 50% throwing the football. That's what he was, but he has turned that around in this game.
Last week was commonly known as a fluke. For him to be under 50%, not normal, not the usual. But to be up over 80%, that's extra time in practice, and that's throwing with extra confidence.
He'll look to throw. And he comes back with one complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. That'll put him close to 100 yards receiving. He's at 98, and he's got a first down.
Oh, you at 98. You don't say.
Detroit!
Hold on, bro. You at 98 in them things?
Here we go.
Oh, shit.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Flush to his right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Bud Duprin for a loss of 10. So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done.
Detroit!
They'll look to throw.
Man him up if you want to.
And he finds a man on a crossing route. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. 23 yards on the play. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he takes us down to about the 12 for a gain of 3.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And he'll slide down to avoid the contact. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a first down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
Well, that's the big drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to the big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
From back at the 4, here's second and goal. They'll give it to him up the middle, and he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Things are rocking easy here in the fourth quarter. They've got to feel pretty good about this one. Actually, they've got to feel excellent. Tough loss in the opener. No way they wanted to go 0-2.
I don't want to read too much into it, but psychologically, is there something much bigger about 0-2 than 0-1?
Oh, without a doubt, and here's the biggest one. Guys like you and me, all the media are going to talk about, well, you know how hard it is to make the playoffs when you start 0-2, and that starts to work its way through a team.
And now they're working towards 1-1. Good starting field position here for the Seahawks as they come up 1st and 10. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here. Time for a break. This one, all over but the shouting. We'll finish it after this.
Watch it now, Barney! Barney! Now let's go!
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Gaines throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. At 5 yards on the play there, the drive will continue.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
Looking to throw. Gaines. And he's got his man on the crossing route. That's Landry. And he's taken down inside the 30. 17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue.
The goal for any offense versus a zone defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. Throwing on 1st down. Gaines buying time to his left. And Owen caught it up.
I better recover that ball.
But I believe a Seahawk was able to get a handle on this, so this will remain Seattle ball.
On plays like this, when the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Do something. 150. He's talking to me. That was crazy.
Now they'll run it on the toss.
Yeah, good score.
He's to the 10, and he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late. But he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man.
Well, 3 scores in this game. I think that deserves some type of a broad gesture. I know in hockey, that's called a hat trick, and people throw their hats out on the ice. What about us? What can we do for this guy?
Well, if I'm his teammates, I'm buying him a little steak dinner tonight, right? At least a skirt steak, probably a filet.
Oh, you're going big. I like that.
Well, yeah, I mean, skirt at minimum, filet at
Come
maximum.
On. You can't give the guy a skirt steak. He scores 3 times. There you go.
10 ounce, 16 ounce.
Porterhouse.
Fine. Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. They have the big lead here late. They protected their home turf well, didn't they?
They certainly did, partner. And just think about how good that feels, because every team has a goal when they start the year to win at home. All right, and sometimes you don't win all of them, but they managed to get that done today. Just think about your routine stays the same. Everything's familiar. You feel right going into the game, and they translated that into a win.
They did indeed. They protected the home field, and now the final stages.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead, positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
I would throw a 40-yard pass on this play. One man again, please.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Wide open receiver complete. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. An excellent pickup of 34 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. They're going to look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. 11 more on that one, and another 1st down. And that last reception puts him over 150 yards. So tough to cover a big tight end like that.
It changes the chalk, as one of my coaches like to say, meaning the normal things don't apply. All right, used to say, okay, there's a tight end going out. We're either going to put a big linebacker on him or maybe a safety and call it a day. Now, because of the strength of that position and the sheer number of catches that they make as well as their dexterity, sometimes you have to put a cornerback on him because he might be the primary guy going out for a pass. It changes what they do defensively, and it's usually not good for the defense.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for Arizona, they at least get the win here to earn a split of their first 2 home games. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the Jacksonville Jaguars. Meanwhile, for the Seahawks, they'll drop to 0-2. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to Lambeau to take on the Packers.
First quarter.
I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
Quarter. This is it. Oh boy, that's glorious. Hold on, man, it's going in the chat. Hold up. And the man told me GG. Look at that, a good sport. Gotta love those guys.
Count because I'm too up right now. Up right now. Yo. I'm too on one day on my third. I was too broke, now I'm too rich. Made 100K on my third shift from a boy, so boy, and I'm a gangster. And you a boy. Man, we been getting money for a long time. We was out here hungry for a long time. I don't never really had no punchlines. And all you rappers looking like a lunch line. Ooh.